Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and welcome to the Light Space. To become superhuman may sound like a myth or a fairy tale made up by someone who's watched too many superhero movies. But there are a number of legitimate practices that can help you transcend your everyday regular limitations. Imagine less pain, supreme control over your life, incredible energy, clarity and powerful intuition for guidance. Much of this comes from being able to stay present and not think. Sounds incredibly simple, sure, but here's why this provides so much power. When present, your senses and intuition speak very clearly because you're not clouded by thought and are connected to the most powerful part of you, the spirit. The more you stay present without thought, the more connected you stay, meaning you're continuously acting from your highest potential. Your senses and intuition are very powerful, but you need to learn to listen. You can hear them best when living in the now. This is how you transcend your day-to-day limits. It is very human to overthink, be insecure and worry about things that most likely will never occur. When present, these things no longer exist. You're connected to your inner light, which knows no fear or insecurity. It is absolute freedom. You won't struggle to make decisions, you won't care what others think, and you'll attract all of your wants with ease. I used to be a worrier. It's strange how we think that constantly worrying about things somehow prevents it from ever happening. It was very difficult for me initially to just be present and not constantly plan or worry about the time ahead. But after practicing endless hours of meditation, it became so clear. The less I worry about these events in the future, the less chance they have of happening, as I'm no longer giving them my focus. Take whatever action is needed, of course, to plan ahead, but then remain present. The more calm and centered you are, the less energy you're giving things that will only hold you back. The typical practice amount for meditation is 20 to 30 minutes twice a day, but I tend to be quite obsessive when cultivating a new skill. I firmly believe that if you want to be great at something, just sit down and do the thing over and over again until you're satisfied. No interruptions, no excuses. Sometimes I would spend virtually entire days meditating. I'd wake up and meditate, eat breakfast, then meditate again, go to the gym or work, then come back and meditate some more. Whether in long or small bursts, it all contributes to your future evolved state. You could practice meditating on the train, or take 10 minutes to practice at lunch, etc. I find it quite bizarre how lazy we as a nation are. So few people are willing to put in the hours and hard work required for their personal growth, or to achieve an extraordinary life. Surely this is one of the greatest ways you can spend your time. Meditate as frequently as you can, and the quicker you will evolve and learn to barely think. A healthy diet and exercise are other obvious factors in your growth. The healthier you are, the quicker you can grow. Some other hacks include fasting and drinking plenty of good quality water. Some of the benefits of intermittent fasting include natural increase in the release of human growth hormone, or HGH, by up to 5 times the normal amount, promoting muscle growth and burning fat, improved various metabolic features known to be important for brain health, beneficial changes in several genes and molecules related to longevity and protection against disease. But your new evolution also comes from understanding. You must understand why so much thought is unneeded, and being in the now is going to provide the greatest joy and growth most of the time. Take time to contemplate and understand, internalize these teachings, and your path will become all the more clear. What are some of the thought processes you use most frequently? Some of my old favorites were rehearsing what I was going to say to people, fantasizing, worrying about the future, and so on. But you really don't need any of this clutter. The more time you spend in the now, the more blissful it becomes, and you'll rapidly lose interest in anything that detracts from that, as it is almost always the best way to be. We as a society are really quite oblivious to our true power. Most of our greatest potential often lies dormant, as we're so unaware. How you feel when constantly present, with a body filled with health and a mind free from clutter, filled with great knowledge and an archive of empowering beliefs, is a feeling that most people can't even dream of. I use the word superhuman quite frequently, but it is the only way to describe how you feel, risen above your regular limitations. But it doesn't just benefit you on the inside, it benefits your life too. Your outer world changes in miraculous ways when you achieve this state. The things you used to struggle with or pine after are suddenly on your doorstep, and all of your internal blockages are gone. You feel worthy of life's fruits and are detached, as the greatest feeling in the world is always in your heart, so you're less dependent or needy for other things to escape or elevate your mood. Therefore they come easy. Don't underestimate or fear your own power, because the more self-power you have, the easier life gets. Life becomes very, very easy when you reach these levels of personal growth, and you flow with the rhythm of life. It literally becomes yours to mold as you see fit, free from struggle or suffering for good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.